Hey guys, Kid Gear here, and today I have an unboxing of the Mili. This is a Mili Power Pack case that I bought for around $59. It's a nice hard case and comes with these assorted colors. I got the blue one. So this is for my iPhone 3G. Now, as you see here, my original case is just original kind of rubber silicone case, and you can see it's kind of not too durable. I mean, it does good to protect against some scratches, but then stuff can get in. It's not too, and it rips kind of easily, as you see around the corners. So I needed a new case. Not only that, my phone is jailbroken, and I do kind of tend to run out of battery. You guys probably can't see that top meter over there, but I do run out of battery quickly. I would say in a day or two, I can run it down all the way to 0, or, and sometimes I even need to charge it throughout the day because I do use it that much. I have a lot of apps. Again, it's jailbroken, so it uses some other background services. And obviously I'm making calls, and I have tons and tons of apps. So, there's even some within folders. So, a lot of games and, browsing I do. So with that, I needed a case that not only, protects it well, but, something I can dock it into and charge it at the same time. Not necessarily, I'm not going to always throw away this case just because I can leave it in here at times. But this case right here is a little bit bulky, but does a good job of charging it and keeping it safe. So this is obviously an everyday case, just something I would carry around to keep it charged, or even if I'm on the go. So I already did open this because I needed to use it at one time, but you can see I moved the sticker that was traditionally on the back of this case to this case, my Tech World sticker, kind of beat up there. But anyway, so you can see it's kind of bulky around the edges right here. That's one drawback. It's kind of thick. It works for iPhone, iPhone 3GS, or iPhone 3G, iPhone 3GS, iPod Touch, I believe, second generation and first generation. So, just to read off the specs here, if you guys probably can't see that because of glare, but it gives you an extra 390 hours of standby time. So if you're not using it, 6.5 hours of internet use on 3G, 8 hours on Wi-Fi, extra 31 hours of audio playback, an extra 9 hours of video playback, and an additional, I believe, 6.5 hours of talk time on 3G, while if you're using 2G, that's only 13.5 hours. So it's really nice. It weighs around 79.5 grams in product weight. And yeah, so this is a little nice case, and then again, I pulled it out, and then there's just some manuals in there, the Mili Power Pack. Then it has this little thing for AVOL, warranty. And then you see in there, it just says USB cables over here, and if you kind of dig in through the case, you get that little mini USB connector. Let me just put this in here. Put it back in the case, the actual box here. If it decides to fit, it doesn't want to fit in. This is a nice little hard shell case. Again, it won't go in. So if you've ever heard, it's very similar to those cases like the Mophie Juice Pack, if you've ever seen those, or the Mophie Air. And I'm just going to leave this out of the case because it won't go in. But as you see here, it says iPod Touch as well, iPhone, 4GB, 8GB, 16GB. And it works for the first gen iPod Touch 8 through 32GB versions. Alright, so I'm going to put that aside here so I don't have a mess. And just get to the main case. So here's the main case. What you can see here has 4 LEDs for battery indicators. Now, this can charge your phone. Now, I'm not necessarily sure if each charge is 100% charge, or if this will charge it fully, because from what I've used it, only on one charge, I've got it from, on one LED indicator, I've got it from, I believe, 20% all the way back to 100, while still having another 3 charges available. So, I'm guessing that each indicator may count as a individual charge. Now, one thing that's interesting here, so you see I can plug the USB in when I'm at home and plug this into a computer to charge up the actual case, and at the same time charge up the actual battery on the iPhone. Now, another interesting thing is, if you see right here, this USB out port, let's say I have a friend who, has an iPod, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my iPod out and kind of dock it in. So it just slides in here, so you just want to make sure you slide it in nice and kind of clean off the back of my phone so I don't get any scratches here. But you just slide it in, dock it, and it is a little bit thick, much more thicker than originally. But it does still have access to the camera, as you can see there. The side buttons are still accessible, like the volume rocker, etc. Now, let's say I'm running out of battery on this. I can simply click the button to charge again. There's also one thing to take note of. It does have these little indentations to kind of reflect the sound off of the microphone and speaker, so you can still talk and hear music. And the music's actually kind of louder because it's being reflected back at you. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull out my my cable to charge another iPod, so this can charge multiple iPods. So what I'm going to do here is pull this out, and then I'm going to take my iPod Nano. So let's say I have a friend around who needs his iPod charged too. Plug it in, and I'm going to hit the charge button. And now you can see here when I actually have it docked, even like when I'm just charging the case itself, the Mili case, it'll also actually charge the iPod itself. So you're charging the iPod and the case, so you're going to have dual battery, or even more than dual battery. So this will be 100, these charges in the case will be 100. And as you see here, the LED indicators show as, you know, which charge cycle it's on. Now, so, you know, charging at home, you know, a two-way benefit. Not only that, let's say I'm out and about and, you know, this isn't plugged in, you know, just a scenario, and I do have a full 4 charge here, I can even take somebody else's iPod, as you see here, this one's about to die, connect it to their, you know, if they have their charger, plug it into mine, and their iPod, as you see here, will start charging. Obviously you can't see the battery indicator because of the glare, but it is charging. You can't see the indicator up here. Sorry, but nonetheless, you can charge multiple iPods at once. So you see, there you go. You can see the battery indicator now. But you know, you can charge this one. This one is still charging at the same time, and this case itself is charging. It's almost at a full charge. So this cable, you have to keep in mind, doesn't have to be plugged in if you want to charge another iPod. You know, you can be out and about and just plug in their USB charger cable, and you're good to go. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna disconnect these so you can see the case again. Anyway, so stop charging unless I hit the button. It is a nice case. It is a little bit bulky, but like I said, you know, if you really need the battery life, it's really a great case. And of course, you can always take it off once the battery has back to 100%. And again, the sound really nice, just because the sound is actually being directed towards you instead of kind of shot out. So as you see here, it's not like, you know, all over the place. It's just in that little single pocket right there. The sound will be shooting at. So if I just pick a random song here, I can't play it too long because of copyright issues. But let's see. No, just play this song right here. You can see from that it's pretty loud compared to like when you actually pull it out and play it. The sound's not just, you know, the sound isn't directed anymore. It's kind of all over the place. So it's a little, you can tell the difference in person. So anyway, this is the Mili case, the Mili Power Pack. Really decent case. Is a little bit bulky, but provides you the option to not only charge your iPhone and or iPod Touch to 100%, you know, and keep it going, keep the battery throughout the day, and get additional talk time, additional audio play time, and video time, but as well as charge other multiple iPods, either yours or, you know, a friend's or anything like that. A really great solution for the power user on the go. Check it out, the Mili Power Pack.